Tuesday, September 11th, 2001.
Galley flight attendant and our purser in stabbed. And we can't get the cockpit. The door won't open.
America's under threat from a new type of warfare.
Hello?
Unprepared, unequipped, and incapable to take back control of the sky.
38.
Yeah, American 11. We suspect there's someone in the cockpit that's taken over.
Air traffic controllers along the east coast of America are thrust into chaos and confusion.
Nobody move, please. Going back to the airport. Don't try to make any stupid moves.
Yeah, 175, go ahead.
We figured we wait to go to your center. We heard a suspicious transmission on our departure out of Boston.
Amidst the panic, voices of America's first line of aerial defense crackle over the comms.
Roger, weapon, Sergeant Powell.
Hi, Boston Center, Team U. We have a problem here. We have a hijacked aircraft headed towards New York.
I don't know where I'm scrambling these guys to. I need a direction.
Official civilian aviation and military recordings provide the greatest understanding of what unfolded that fateful day.
Do you know who he is?
We don't know who he is. We're just picking him up now.
All right, heads up, man. It looks like another one.
All right.
Exposing flaws in the operational and procedural protocols of the civilian FAA and military bodies.
Military Boston Center just had a report that American 11 is still in the air and it's on its way heading towards Washington.
Okay, American 11 is still in the air.
Hi, the captain. I'd like to overboard and going to back to the airport. And our demand, so please remain quiet.
Discover the disarray, distress, and devastation caused in chaos on the comms.
We need to get those fighters straight over Manhattan because we don't know how many guys are out of box. Could be 3-2, could be more.
(7:59 a.m.) Under the control of Captain John Ogonowski, American Airlines Flight 11, carrying 92 souls on board, lifts off from the Boston runway, 14 minutes behind schedule. 8:09 a.m. Following routine initial procedures, the pilot's message is broadcast to Boston Center.
Boston Center, good morning. American 11 with you, passing through 190-230.
American 11 Boston, Center, Roger, climb maintain level 280.
8:13 a.m. Cruising over central Massachusetts at 26,000 feet, pilots in American 11 initiate the Boston controller's instruction.
American 11, turn 20 degrees, right?
20 right, American 11.
30 seconds later, air traffic controllers at Boston Center instructs the pilot to climb to 35,000 feet.
American 11, climb maintain level 350.
Ground controllers relay the instructions a second time.
American 11, climb maintain level 350. American 11 Boston.
Silence persists, broken only by the crackle of static noise.
Earth 7, Mike Lima, how do you hear?
Mike Lima has you loud and clear.
American 11 Boston.
Unaware of the ensuing chaos, controllers continue to reestablish contact.
American 11, the American on the frequency, how do you hear me?
Without radio contact, air traffic controllers have no control.
This is Adam.
This is Boston. I turned American 20 left and I was going to climb him. He will not respond to me now.
Looks like he's turning right.
Yeah, I turned him 20 right.
Oh, okay.
And he's only going to, I think, 29.
Okay.
Hello?
Sure, that's fine.
But
He
I'm
won't
not
answer you.
talking to him.
He's Nardo. Roger.
All right.
Thanks.
American 11, if you hear Boston Center, ident.
As questions mount over the situation in American 11, controllers keep the busy flight schedule at Boston's Logan Airport flowing. Taxied to the runway, United Airlines Flight 175 headed for Los Angeles, carrying 65 souls on board, readies for takeoff. 8:19 a.m., 10 minutes since last contact. A voice via an airphone notifies an American Airlines reservation desk of the gravity of the situation.
Number 3 in the back, the cockpit's not answering. Somebody's stabbed in business class. And I think there's mates that we can't breathe. I don't know. I think we're getting hijacked.
Which flight are you on?
Flight 12.
And what seat are you in? Ma'am, are you there?
Yes.
What seat are you in?
The voice belongs to Betty Ong, a flight attendant on board American 11.
Ma'am, what seat are you in?
We just left Boston. We're up in the air.
I know.
We're supposed to go to L.A., and the cockpit's not answering their phone.
Okay, but what seat are you sitting in? What's the number of your seat?
Okay, I'm in my jump seat right now.
Okay.
At 3R.
Okay, you're the flight attendant? I'm sorry, did you say you're the flight attendant?
Hello?
Yes, hello?
What is your name?
Hi. You're going to have to speak up. I can't hear you.
Sure, what is your name?
Okay, my name is Betty Ong. I'm number 3 on flight 11.
Okay.
They want to know who thinks fast food, you know? I don't know, but Karen and Bobby got stabbed. Okay. Our number 1 got stabbed. Our purser is stabbed. Nobody knows who stabbed who, and we can't even get up to business class right now because nobody can breathe. Our number 1 is stabbed right now.
Okay.
And our number 5, our first class passengers, our first class galley flight attendant and our purser has been stabbed. And we can't get to the cockpit. The door won't open. Hello?
Yeah, I'm taking down all the information. We're also, of course, recording this. At this point...
This is operations. What flight number are we talking about?
Flight 12.
Flight 12. Okay.
No, we're on flight 11 right now. This is flight 11.
It's flight 11. I'm sorry, Nitty.
Boston to Los Angeles.
Yes.
Have you guys called anyone else?
No. Somebody's calling medical, and we can't get a stop.
As the scope of the catastrophe becomes reality, the reservation desk supervisor calls the American Airlines emergency line. Boston controllers remain in the dark.
American Airlines emergency line, please state your emergency.
Hey, this is Nitty at American Airlines calling. I am monitoring a call in which Flight 11, the flight attendant is advising our reps that the pilot, everyone's been stabbed.
Flight 11?
Yep. They can't get into the cockpit is what I'm hearing.
Okay, who's this I'm talking to?
Excuse me, this is Nitty at American Airlines at the Raleigh Reservation Center.
Raleigh reservations. Okay,
I got the flight attendant on the line with one of our agents.
Okay. And she's calling how?
Through reservation. I can go in on the line and ask the flight attendant questions.
Okay, I'm assuming they've declared an emergency. Let me get ATC on here. Stand by.
Gotten any contact with anybody? Okay, I'm still on with security, okay, Betty? You're doing a great job. Just stay calm, okay? We are, absolutely.
Okay, we're contacting the flight crew now. We're also contacting ATC.
Okay.
Anything else from this flight attendant?
So far what I've got, the number 5 flight attendant's been stabbed, but she seems to be breathing. The number 1 seems to be stabbed pretty badly, and she's lying down on the floor. They don't know whether she's conscious or not. The other flight attendants are in the back, and that's as far as I know. It seems like the passengers in this coach might not be aware of what's going on right now.
These 2 passengers were from first class?
Okay, hold on. Hey, Betty? Do you know any information as far as the gentlemen that are in the cockpit with the pilot? Were they from first class? They were sitting in 2A and B.
Okay.
They are in the cockpit with the pilot.
Who's helping them? Is there a doctor on board?
Is there a doctor on board, Betty, that's assisting you guys? You don't have any doctors on board, okay. So you've gotten all the first-class passengers out of first class?
The heroism and courage displayed by Betty to remain calm and provide vital information over a 25-minute period supplied enough information for investigators to determine the identities of the perpetrators.
Have they taken everyone out of first class?
Yeah, she's just saying that they have. They're in coach.
8:21 a.m. The plane goes dark. The Mode C transponder signal for American 11 is turned off manually from within the cockpit. Despite their limited knowledge, Boston controllers continue to track the plane's movements on primary radar. 8:23 a.m. Meanwhile, air traffic controllers in neighboring sectors remain unaware of the truth behind the disabled transponder.
Athens is Rockdale. A couple things. Point out north and west of Rockdale is Amsterdam 986.
Not approved.
Hey, also, are you trying to get through the company on the American or anything?
We're trying everything here.
Is he really got no transponder screwed up or what?
It appears that way.
No kidding. All right.
8:24 a.m. Believed to have been only intended for the cabins, Atta, the ringleader of the attacks, broadcasts a message from the cockpit.
Is that American 11 trying to call?
Buddy, we have some planes. Just stay quiet and you'll be okay. We're returning to the airport.
15 Southwest of Ono going to Hampton.
And who's trying to call me here? American 11, are you trying to call?
Nobody move. Everything will be okay. If you try to make any move, you'll injure yourself and the airplane. Just stay quiet.
Prior to 9/11, hijackers rarely used planes as weapons. In most cases, hijackings were conducted for monetary gain or political asylum. This was something different. America was in the midst of a new type of warfare.
Nobody move. Everything will be okay. If you try to make any move, you'll injure yourself and the airplane. Just stay quiet.
Yeah, we got him on primary.
838?
Yes.
Have you guys heard anything from American?
No.
Okay, we think there might be somebody in the cockpit right now taking it over.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just broadcast over here. Yeah, we're already doing it.
Okay, I don't.
8:25 a.m. Word of the suspected hijacking within American 11 spread from control center to control center. Confusion heightens surrounding the hijackers' intended destination.
Go ahead, 38.
Yeah, American 11, we suspect there's someone in the cockpit that's taken over. We have just put him in direct Watertown, Jamestown. Last we knew, he was on present heading, cleared to flight level 290. No one is talking to him. Eric has been called. We broadcasted on guard. We tried through company.
Okay, thanks.
And 290 is not verified.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Unaware of the impending gravity of the situation, the North American Aerospace Defense Command, the military body responsible for the protection of all American airspace, remains uninformed of the developing crisis.
Because he was just heading that way, yes.
Yeah, we've taken the American back because he appears to have turned.
Yep, thanks.
8:26 a.m. Tracked by primary radar, American 11 deviates off its assigned course, lining up with downtown New York.
Good.
Yeah, I need you to look west of Albany. American 11, I put him on your scope. He is, Northo has been since he talked to Boston High. We assume he's at flight level 290. We're not sure. We think there's someone in the cockpit with him. We broadcasted over guard. We've gone Eric. We have gone company. Nobody is talking to him. We don't know where he's going. We don't know what altitude he's at.
Okay.
Okay.
8:30 a.m. Neighboring air traffic control centers are alerted to the hijacked plane.
Cleveland. Hi, Cleveland, New York, Boston. I got a little situation with American 11, American 11. He is a 767 departed Boston going to LAX. We don't know where the aircraft is going. He is supposedly going to LAX. Was going westbound. We lost his frequency. Then we lost his transponder, and now the aircraft is just west of Albany, heading due south.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Do we have the data block on him? Who's got the...
Yeah, we have, it's a primary target presently, and it's just heading southwestbound.
Okay.
I understand. I'll go to right now.
I'll advise the area.
You have no idea where he's going? No idea, sir. All right.
You can tag him on the TSC. I did pick him up.
Primary only? Primary only. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, Boston Center claims that They lost radio communication with the aircraft
And transponder.
and the transponder. And there's also, they're tracking the primary target at this point. He was last known at flight level 290.
Uh-huh.
And he appears to have turned south-southwestbound. And also, there was some mention of some sort of a threat being made, or
He made?
a threat to the cockpit, or some threat
Let me get managers involved.
in the cockpit then. And Boston's uncertain exactly what was said. I guess they're going to try to pull the tapes as quick as they can.
SOC, Ray Howland.
Ray Holland, Nancy Wyatt, Boston Flight Service.
Yes.
Okay, we've got the flight attendants on the line here.
You do have them on the line?
On the plane, yeah.
Can you conference them in with us?
I have no idea how to do that. If you can help me out. He's getting some information here. I'm going to read his notes for you. It looks like he's Middle Eastern. He speaks no English. He was in 10B, 10 Baker,
Right.
9 D&G. Speaks no English. The plane's in a rapid descent. Okay, the flight attendants are concerned they don't know what's going on in the cockpit. Are you in contact with them?
No, we're not. That's true. We're trying to get in contact with the cockpit.
Okay. You'll feel like you're depressed.
We don't really want to tell her that.
There's severe bleeding. There's a slashed throat.
Boston Flight Service has another one of the flight attendants on the phone too. Boston Flight Service.
Amy?
You lost it? Yeah, okay, we lost the other one, so I really need to get on the phone with her.
Something's wrong. Amy Sweeney's on the phone.
Amy Sweeney?
Yeah, she's the number 9.
Okay.
And he's having trouble talking to her right now.
All right.
8:34 a.m. In control of the aircraft 100 miles north of their intended target, Atta transmits a final message from the cockpit of Flight 11.
Nobody move, please. We're going back to the airport. Don't try to make any stupid moves.
Kennedy.
I got a heads up for you here. I got an American 11. He's right over Kingston right now. We think he's at flight level 290. There appears to be some possible problem with him. He departed Boston going to Los Angeles, but somewhere along the way here he took a left turn, and he's not talking to anyone. Hasn't talked to anybody in about 75, maybe 100 miles. So I'm just giving you a heads up. We're not talking to him. No one's talked to him about the last 20 minutes.
Now, what's the call sign?
American 11.
American 11.
Yeah, I'll call you when he gets so close to your boundary, okay?
Okay.
Somebody.
The Northeast Air Defense Sector was tasked with the protection of all airspace across the northeast coast of America. At the time, they were preparing for Operation Vigilant Guardian, a week-long simulation wargame aimed at preparing the nation against a threat to American airspace. 8:37 a.m. marks the first moment military personnel receives notification of the confirmed hijacking aboard American 11.
Hunter's weapon, Sergeant Powell. Hi, Boston Center, Team U. We have a problem here. We have a hijacked aircraft headed towards New York, and we need you guys we need someone to scramble some F-16s or something up there to help us out.
On orders from their supervisor, a Boston controller diverts from protocol and contacts the Northeast Air Defense Sector directly, requesting military intervention. The alert leads some military personnel to believe it was the beginning of the planned exercise.
Is this real world or exercise?
No, this is not an exercise, not a test.
Okay, hey, hold on 1 second, okay?
Yep.
Hey, seriously, big time.
What? What was that? Not real world. Real world magic. Cool. Real? Where is it?
With the situation escalating exponentially, communication between the agencies falls into confusion. Jargon used by the military and FAA bodies don't match. No one knows where the plane is heading.
Yeah, Hunter's calling in reference to the hijack aircraft.
Yes.
We're checking to get some information from you if we could.
Okay, what do you need?
We need call sign type aircraft.
It's American 11.
American 11.
Type aircraft is a 767.
And number of souls on board, do you know that?
I don't know. Hold on. Hey, Danny, we got souls on board and all that information? No, we don't have any of that information.
You don't have any of that?
Right now,
Okay.
the position's about 40 miles north of Kennedy.
40 miles north of Kennedy.
Right.
Do you have a Mode 3?
No, we don't. He's a primary target only.
Primary target only?
Yeah,
Okay, and you don't know where he's coming from or destination?
no idea. He took off out of Boston, originally heading for Los Angeles.
Boston
he's,
to Los Angeles?
That was his original destination, yeah.
And where are they going now, do you know?
No idea. He's heading towards Kennedy. Looks like his speed is decreasing. I'm not exactly sure where. Nobody really.
Are you the controlling agency? Or is
Boston
New York?
Center.
Boston
Well,
Center.
Right now we are. He's heading right for New York Center.
And is there any military assistance requested?
Yes, we're actually trying to get F-15s to.
Yes, you do want F-15s out?
Yeah, F-15s out of Otis.
But you don't have any modes or codes on him?
No, right now it's just no, we don't have any Mode 6.
Is he inbound to JFK?
We don't know.
You don't know where he is at all?
He's being hijacked. The pilot's having a hard time talking to the. I mean, we don't know. We don't know where he's going. He's heading towards Kennedy. He's like I said, he's like 35 miles north of Kennedy now at 367 knots.
Okay.
No idea where he's going.
If you could please give us a call and let us know, any information, that would be great.
Okay. Right now, I guess we're trying to work on. I guess there's been some threats in the cockpit. The
There's been what? I'm sorry.
We'll call you right back as soon as we know more info.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sir. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've got an MCC coming in right now to talk to you so you can handle all that.
Thank you.
All right.
As the clock ticks by in the search for American 11, Colonel Bob Marr orders Otis on battle stations.
Hi, this is Major Deskins.
Hi, Joe Cooper, Boston Center. We
Yes,
have
Joe.
a hijacked aircraft headed towards the New York metro area. Wondering if you could send someone up there, some F-16s or something, and help us out. We lost the mode C on it, so you'd have to get up in the air and we'd have to vector you towards the aircraft.
Okay, so you'd want to control the intercept because
We have to, yeah,
You have
until
to, right.
you guys pick him up on primary radar.
Okay, so you have a general location as to where he is.
We're still tracking him right now.
You're tracking him. Can
Yeah.
you give me a lat long where you think he is just for RSA?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Yeah, like
Otis on battle station.
Where it came from.
Point Otis on battle station.
8:38 a.m. Meanwhile, as F-16 fighter pilots suit up, pilots in Flight 175 confirm they can see the hijacked aircraft 10 miles to its south.
Okay, United 175, you have him at your 12 o'clock now, 10 miles.
Affirmative. We have him. He looks about 28,000.
Okay, thank you. I don't want you to keep you away from this traffic.
30 degrees to the right, United 175 heavy.
Boston Center requests additional radar coverage to track American 11's unknown trajectory. New York's TRACON, the radar approach facility responsible for the safe flow of traffic in New York airspace, is made aware of the situation.
Boston Center here. Could I get New York TRACON?
You bet. So nothing with the cockpit?
Yes, with American 11.
Say it again?
Oh, a reference to American 11.
Right, have you had any contact with him yet?
No contact. It is confirmed hijack though.
TRACON.
Okay. Hey, TRACON, hi, Boston Center. Good morning. American 11. 767, possible hijack.
Okay, American 11, 75, and Boston. Where's he landing?
Right now, we don't have any idea, but he was to the northwest of Albany, and now he's down by Sparta, losing speed very rapidly. We believe he's a primary only, and we believe he's on the descent. That's why he's slowing down.
Tower set. Approaches. John Killer. This is Huntress placing Panta 4546 on battle stations. I repeat, battle station. Time 1241. Authenticate.
8:41 a.m. New York Control Center calls for more flight information on Flight 11 from other aircraft. Flight 175 responds, raising the events of the initial suspicious radio transmissions sent out by Flight 11.
New York, United 175, heavy.
United 175, go ahead.
We figured we wait to go to your center. We heard a suspicious transmission on our departure out of Boston with someone keyed the mic and said, everyone stay in your seats.
Oh, okay. I'll pass that along over here. Hey, Kingston on 93 line. Go ahead. Hey, United 175 just came on my frequency, and he said that they heard a suspicious transmission when they were leaving Boston. Oh, yeah? Of everybody stay in their seat. That's what they heard as a suspicious transmission. Now, that U.S. Air 583 thought the American he spotted him was at 29.
I've never seen so much real-world stuff happen during the night.
That long first shot?
That long. 41, right? What was that? 41, and we're putting it in.
1443.
1443. Look for it, right there. Okay, mode 3, 1443, last known. No, this is real world. I don't know where I'm scrambling these guys to. I need a direction, destination.
8:43 a.m.
What's going on, honey? Okay, the aircraft is erratic again. Robin, very erratic. She did say that all the first-class passengers have been moved back to coach. So first class, the cabin is empty. What's going on your end, Craig?
We contacted air traffic control. They are going to handle this as a confirmed hijacking. So they're moving all the traffic out of this aircraft's way.
Okay.
He turned his transponder off, so we don't have a definitive altitude for him. We're just going by, they seem to think that they have him on a primary radar, they seem to think that he is descending.
Okay. She doesn't have an idea who the other passenger might be in first. Apparently they might have spread something, so they're having a hard time breathing or getting in that area. What's going on, Betty?
American Airlines loses contact with the cabin of American 11. Betty Ong goes silent.
Betty, talk to me. Betty, are you there? Betty? Do you think we lost her? Okay, so we'll stay open. I think we might have lost her.
8:45 a.m. Otis scrambles its F-15s, but confusion over the plane's whereabouts limit their influence.
Jack, how is that? Push. Push, son. There's a Huntress with an active air defense scramble for Panta 4546, time 1246. Authenticate Delta X-ray. Scramble immediately. Panta 4546. Eddie.
She started screaming and saying something's wrong, and now he's having trouble. No.
Okay.
Now he thinks he might be disconnected. Okay, we just lost connection.
Lost the connection.
Yeah. Something's wrong with the airplane?
Yeah. In other words, something's wrong.
They're not in the cockpit.
No, they're in the coach.
Okay, they're in the back of the plane.
They're in the back of the airplane?
Yeah, they're in the back of the airplane. They're not. Oh, the hijackers are in the cockpit.
Oh, no.
Hi, sir. Okay, what we're doing, we're trying to locate this guy. We can't find him via IFF. What we're going to do, we're going to hit up every track within a 25-mile radius of the Z point that we put on the scope. 29,000 heading 190. We're going to try to find this guy. They can't find him. There's been supposedly there's threats in the cockpit, so we're doing the thing.
8:46 a.m. Under the control of Atta, American 11 makes contact with the north face of the North Tower at upwards of 460 miles per hour.
Anybody copy?
I'm sorry. Say that again, please.
I said well, looks like we lost the primary target about 20 west of Kennedy, and we had a report of an EOT in the area. We're going to, I guess we'll get some Coast Guard activity up there.
Yeah, we lost the track, too.
Hey, Boston, this is New York. What type of aircraft was the American?
767.
8:47 a.m. Oblivious to the impact, air traffic controllers observe the plane vanish off their primary radar systems.
This is the ACI watch. Say again if you lost track of the aircraft, over.
Boston has lost track, and on our frequency we have confirmed that it was a hijack. That was on the tapes.
Yeah, New York confirms we've lost the track as well, and we got a report of an ELT in the area that track was in. Kennedy Tower reports. Are you serious? Kennedy Tower reports that there was a fire at the World Trade Center, and that's the area where we lost the airplane.
8:50 a.m. 90,000 liters of jet fuel ignited inside the North Tower and send a plume of smoke hovering over Manhattan, descending the city into darkness. Concerned pilots of nearby aircraft begin to query its cause.
Anybody know what that smoke is in lower Manhattan?
I'm sorry, say again?
A lot of smoke in lower Manhattan.
A lot of smoke in lower Manhattan?
Coming out of the top of the World Trade Center building, a major fire. Yeah.
8:52 a.m. One of those aircraft, United Airlines Flight 175, begins to echo the erratic nature of American 11, changing its transponder code.
Yeah, 175, recycle your transponder and squawk code of 1470. United 175, New York. United 175, do you read New York? Delta 1489, do you read New York?
Delta 1489, go ahead.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you read New York. United 175, do you read New York?
2 airborne military F-15s begin their approach to New York, 7 minutes after impact.
Did you said something hit the World Trade Center or something that reports? No, keep on going with it.
Talking with ID, and we had a phone call that came down to us saying that they had a possible hijack out of Boston.
Okay.
And I just flipped around, and we always wanted good news. And a 737 hit the World Trade Center, and I was just curious at the same time if that was the aircraft. Last I knew, they had a primary on it. The track was not squawking 7,500, but it was
Could be
under duress.
You hear about that input about possible news that 737 just hit the World Trade Center. This is real world. And we're trying to confirm this. Okay, continue taking the fighters down to the New York City area, JFK area, as best as you can. Make sure that the FAA clears your route all the way through. Just do what we got to do, okay? Just press with us. It looks like this guy could have hit the World Trade Center.
Without confirmation of Flight 11's impact with the North Tower, military operations continue as if the plane was still airborne.
All right, our last actual reported position, if he didn't crash into the World Trade Center, was 20 miles south of JFK. So I want you to take him down into this area, hold as needed. Whatever altitude they need to go for center to make that work is fine with me. That's the area I want him to go and hold.
If you can, hand the fighters over directly to FAA so they're
still under FAA control. We're never going to take them.
Just take them all. Just work with them, coordinate with them as best that you can with that. Take them to the area and let them handle that airspace deal.
8:53 a.m. Unable to establish contact with the cockpit, the plane begins to deviate off its assigned course. Growing with concern, New York's controllers send word of Flight 175's silence.
10. Hello. Do you see that United 175 anywhere? And do me a favor, you see that target there, the 3321 code at 335 climbing? Don't know who he is, but you got the US Air 583. If you need to descend him down, you can. We have a hijack. We have some problems over here right now.
Oh, you do?
Yes, and
okay.
That may be real traffic. Nobody knows. I can't get a hold of the United 175 at all right now. And I don't know where he went to.
All right. Okay, I'll see if I have one.
All right.
Okay.
United 175, New York.
Concerned of mid-air collisions, air traffic controllers attempt to direct aircraft away from the erratic movements of United 175.
US Air 583, go ahead.
Yeah, getting reports on over the radio of a commuter plane hitting the World Trade Center. Is that Nordo 76 still in the air?
Don't know, but just stand by. Delta 2433, turn left to a heading of 170 now. I have traffic. I'm not really sure if it's good out of 32. Might be descending, might be climbing. I'm showing them at 31 right now.
Heading 170 out of 2433.
United 175, do you read New York?
1 o'clock, 10 miles, turning into your face, descending out of 30.
Delta 2433, can you climb to flight level 330? The traffic looks like he's descended back down to 31 now.
Yeah, we can go up.
American 77, Indy.
8:56 a.m. Shortly after the first plane struck the tower, signals emerged that a third emergency was underway. American Airlines Flight 77 from Washington to Los Angeles mimics the activity of the other hijackings. Controllers at Indianapolis Air Traffic Control are unable to initiate contact with the cockpit.
American 77, American, Indy. American 77, American, Indy radio check. How do you read?
This is Jacobs.
This is Henderson, American 77. I don't know what happened to him. I'm trying to read
heading you now for serving 937.
Looked like he took a turn to the south, and now I don't know what altitude he's at or what he's doing. Last night he was heading towards Falmouth at 35.
Well, just let me know.
Okay, I'll try to get a hold of him. Thanks. American 77, Indy Center. How do you read?
American Dispatch, Jim McDonald.
This is Indianapolis Center. Trying to get a hold of American 77.
Hang on 1 second, please.
What?
Hang on 1 second, sir.
All right.
Who are you trying to get a hold of?
American 77
Okay.
on frequency 120.27.
120.27.
We were talking to him, and all of a sudden it's just,
Okay. All right, we'll get a hold of him for you.
all right.
Effective.
Jacobs.
This is Henderson. Still haven't got American 77. Last he was at 35 going to Falmouth, so I don't know where he is out there anywhere yet. So I'm still trying to get a hold of him. We contact the company.
Okay.
Okay. American 77, Indy.
American 77 veers off its designated route.
American Dispatch, Jim
Yeah,
McDonald.
this is Indianapolis Center. We, I talked to the same guy about American 77.
Yeah. I cell called him, but I didn't get a reply back from him.
We lost track control of the guys in coast track, so we don't really know where his target is, and we can't get a hold of him. You guys tried him and no response?
No response.
Radar lock.
Yeah, we have no radar contact and no communications with him. So if you guys could try him again.
We're doing it.
All right, thanks a lot.
We're doing it. Thank you.
8:57 a.m.
9.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got some handoffs for you. We got some incidents going over here. Is the Delta 2433 going to be okay at 33? I had to climb up for traffic of a United 175 that just took off out of the thing. We might have a hijack over here, two of them.
At center, 583.
So is Delta 2433 okay coming back?
Delta 33.
Okay. And the Delta 1489 is coming to you also.
Okay,
There he is.
radar.
Delta 1489, contact New York Center now on 134.32.
Delta 1489, 3432.
Delta 2433, thank you for the help. That United just took off, and we're not really sure what he's doing. You thought it was United 767, though.
That's what it looked like.
Thank you, Delta 2433. Flying at 270, join J75, resume on navigation. Thanks for the climb.
Attention in New York focuses on United 175. For the next 5 minutes, hijackers send the plane into a near nosedive, descending more than 24,000 feet.
Hey, Joe, you see 3321 code just southwest of Newark by about 15, 18, 20 miles? 15,000 descending?
Looking, hold on, southwest Newark by about 1520. Don't see any.
They were tracking him, made a hard left turn. He's descending pretty rapidly, and especially what just happened in there.
I got somebody who keeps coasting, but it looks like he's going into one of the small land points down there.
Wait a second. No, this guy's a big boy. This guy's a big boy because he's leaving some big contrails. I'm trying to bring him up here, get you. Okay, southwest of Newark. There he is right there. Hold on.
I'm just out of 9,500, 9,000 now.
Do you know who he is?
We don't know who he is. We're just picking him up now.
All right, heads up, man. It looks like another one.
All right.
9:01 a.m. Aviation authorities in Herndon and New York descend into disarray as the gravity of the situation materializes.
Do you know if anyone down there has done any coordination to scramble fighter type airplanes?
There's two big airplanes in there?
No, we have several situations going on here. It's escalating big time. And we need to get the military involved with this.
Wow, what's going on?
Just get me somebody who has the authority to get military in the air now.
All right, I'll go tell them.
Controllers at New York Center observe the rapid descent.
Hey, can you look out your window right now? Yeah. Can you see a guy at about 4,000 feet, about 5 east of the airport right now? Looks like he's...
Yeah, I see him.
You see a guy, look, is he descending for the building also?
He's descending really quick, too, yeah.
Well, that's
2,500 feet now. He just dropped 800 feet in like one sweep.
That's another situation. What kind of airplane is that? Can you guys tell?
I don't know. I'll read it out in a minute. Another one just hit the building.
Wow. Wow. Another one hit it hard. Another one just hit the World Trade.
The whole building just came apart.
Holy smokes. All right. I guess you guys can be busy.
There was an end?
United 175 transforms into a ball of flame as it makes contact with the south face of the South Tower. Traveling at roughly 590 miles per hour, the plane crashes between floors 77 and 85.
Hey, Tommy, you still there?
Yes, I am, Terry.
Tommy, I'm going to reconfirm with downstairs, but as far as the tape, but Bobby Jones seemed to think that the guy said that we have planes. Now, I don't know if it was because it was the accent or if there's more than one, but I'm gonna reconfirm that for you, and I'll get back to you real quick, okay?
Appreciate it.
Yes, what? Planes as in plural.
9:03 a.m.
Tommy, it sounds like we're talking in New York, that there's another one aimed at the World Trade Center.
There's another aircraft?
The second one just hit the Trade Center.
Okay. Yeah, we got to alert the military real quick on this. Another airplane just crashed in the other tower. Do we know what type, Terry?
No, we just got that report from New York Center.
All right, we're standing by.
Tommy, Terry, it's confirmed on that tape that said we have planes.
Having confirmed the hijacker's message of more than one plane, military authorities at Herndon's command center shift their focus to any further potential airborne threats.
Hunter Fred, answer line. Yes, sir, go ahead. What time, sir? Copy all, sir. Thank you. They have a second possible hijack. United 175? 175. What is it? United 175 is the other aircraft. Mode 3, 3321. Who were you talking to? I was talking to New York.
Believed to be the focal point of the attack, two F-15s approach Manhattan, unaware they are heading to the wrong destination.
I think an airplane just plowed into the city.
They did. The World Trade Center hit the...
No, another one. We just saw another one do it.
Another one?
Yeah.
Holy cow, that's two. One just hit an hour ago.
Yeah, one just a moment ago.
No shit.
9:05 a.m. Boston Center halts all incoming and outgoing aircraft within its jurisdiction.
We're going to stop everybody. We're going to shut Boston down. I suggest the same elsewhere.
You're going to do what?
We're shutting the airplanes down. We're not letting anyone go right now.
Okay. That's a good move.
We'll put a ground stop on everything. There's a second plane that just hit the World Trade Center.
Stop all departures out of the center, please.
So yeah, that's what we're doing.
American Dispatch, Jim McDonald.
Indianapolis Center, did you get a hold of American 77 by chance?
No, sir, but we have an unconfirmed report the second airplane hit the World Trade Center.
Say again?
You know, we lost American 11 through hijacking. You know, American was a Boston-Los Angeles flight.
It was... All right. I can't hear what you're saying there. You said American 11?
Yes, we were hijacked. It was a Boston-LA flight, and 77 is a Dulles LA flight. and we have an unconfirmed report. A second airplane just flew into the World Trade Center.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Actually, this is what I foresee that we probably need to do. We need to talk to FAA. We need to tell them if this stuff's going to keep on going, we need to take those fighters, put them over Manhattan. Okay?
Sir.
That's the best thing. That's the best play right now. So, coordinate with the FAA. Tell them if there's more out there, which we don't know, let's get them over Manhattan. At least we got some kind of play.
9:21 a.m. Amid the intense panic, conflicting reports on the status of American 11 sends the command center into chaos.
Military Boston Center just had a report that American 11 is still in the air and it's on its way heading towards Washington.
Okay, American 11 is still in the air? On its way towards Washington?
It was definitely another aircraft that hit the tower. That's the latest report we have.
Okay.
I'm going to try to confirm an ID for you, but I would assume he's somewhere over either New Jersey or somewhere further south.
Okay, so American 11 isn't the hijack at all then, right?
No, he is a hijack.
The American 11 is a hijack?
Yes.
And he's going into Washington?
This could be a third aircraft.
Unable to discern the facts from the fiction, attention at Needs shifts to the phantom flight of American 11 heading for the nation's capital.
Okay, third aircraft hijack heading towards Washington. No. Okay, American Airlines is still airborne. 11, the first guy, he's heading towards Washington. Okay, I think we need to scramble Langley right now, and I'm gonna take the fighters from Otis and try to chase this guy down if I can find him. American 11, the original guy, he's still airborne. Foxy, scramble Langley, head him towards the Washington area.
The Northeast Air Defense Sector instructs Langley Air Force Base to scramble their fighter jets. Military intervention won't reach Washington for 15 minutes.
Okay, this is where I got going. Tell Foxy to scramble Langley, send him in the same location. Battle stations or scramble? Battle stations only, Langley. Okay, this is, who's up there?
Langley.
Okay, you're listening? What I told the SD so far, we need to get those fighters straight over Manhattan, because we don't know how many guys are out of box. Could be 3-2, could be more.
This is Huntress placing quit 2526 on battle station.
9:24 a.m. FAA notifies Needs of the suspected hijacking of American 77. Almost half an hour since contact with the cockpit was terminated.
Are you able to confirm anything within your airline to us?
No, unfortunately.
How about, can you tell me if we know for sure it was American 11 that went into the Trade Center?
We think that's who it was.
Okay.
And we're missing another flight also.
What flight are you missing?
77.
And when was the last time you knew for sure something about him?
He was in, wait a minute. Well, there's, I don't know how he got up there, but they think 77 is up there also.
Okay.
He's out of Dulles.
Okay, and?
Dulles, L.A., and they both apparently have been hijacked. And 11, we're pretty sure, is in there, and 77, we were talking to him, according to Indianapolis Center, about 45 minutes ago, and in Indy Center. And I don't know how he got back to the Trade Center. I have no idea if that happened.
Okay, it may not have. We have another call sign. Of course, we don't know for sure any of these call signs right now, but if we find that it's your aircraft, we'll certainly give you a call.
Okay, so you have two airplanes in the Trade Center?
Yes.
And you don't know who either one of them are for sure?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
If I did, I would share it with you.
Okay, thanks.
All right, bye, Bill.
9:26 a.m. All civilian aircraft in the United States are banned from takeoff. FAA orders a national ground stop. Arriving over Manhattan, 2 F-15s sent from Otis begin patrolling New York City airspace. (9:28 a.m.) Meanwhile, on United 93.
United 93, that traffic 3 is 1 o'clock, 12 miles eastbound 370.
Negative contact, we're looking at United 93.
Somebody call Cleveland?
Roger, American 1060 with you. We're 37 on. We're slowing due to the delays possible going eastbound.
That's American 1060.
You got United 93? United 93.
South of Chardonnay has descended.
What's that?
I just saying, it looked like he descended
I
there.
don't think so. United 93, verified 350.
United 93, Cleveland.
Go ahead, Frankie.
Do you have United 93 south of Chardonnay?
We hear some funny noises. We're trying to get him. Do you have him?
No.
Thank you.
United 93, Cleveland.
The cries made by Leroy Homer brought the scope of the attack into view. More targets remained.
We thought we just we didn't get it clear. Is that United 93 calling?
Center Medics 150.
Medics 150, stand by if you would, unless you got an emergency.
Tracked only by radar, Cleveland controllers instruct converging aircraft out of its way.
Aircraft we believe was transmitting is 12 o'clock, 5 miles, turn left heading 225. I'll get you away from them.
Bluffton
956. 16 Mike Foxtrot, fly heading 120 to get you away from that.
9:32 a.m. Cleveland air traffic controllers overhear a recording relayed from United 93.
They got that piece sit down. Keep remaining sitting. We have a ball boat. So it's
calling Cleveland Center, you're unreadable. Say again slowly.
Washington Air Traffic Control Center. Almost simultaneously, radar picks up an unidentifiable target, tracking it towards the capital at immense speed. Washington controllers send immediate word to Herndon Command Center. It's the first time military personnel received word of a hijacking on American 77.
Huntress ID, unsecure line.
Huntress ID, this is Washington Center, the operations manager. Let me tell you this, we were looking, we're also lost American 77.
Okay, 77. American where was he proposed to head, sir?
Excuse me?
Where was he proposed to head, sir?
Okay, he was going to LA also.
He was also going to LA.
Now,
From where, sir?
I think he was from Boston also. Now, they lost radar with him, they lost contact with him, they lost everything, and they don't have any idea where he is or what happened.
9:36 a.m. The unknown aircraft, American 77, makes its final maneuver.
That traffic for Gopher 06 is still in a descent now, and looks like he's rolled out northeastbound.
All right, thank you.
Nearby, military eyes in the sky. A Lockheed C-130 tracks its movements.
Gopher 86, turn right heading 080. We're going to back to you for the traffic.
Okay, 080, Gopher 06, it's going.
Dallas, I'm keeping Gopher 86, 06 with me for a while.
9:37 a.m. Descending at 530 miles per hour, American 77 hits several lampposts before colliding with the Pentagon.
Washington, this is Gopher 06.
Gopher 06, guys.
Yes, sir, that aircraft is down. He's in our 12 o'clock position. Looks like it's just to the northwest of the airfield at this time, sir.
Gopher 86, thank you. Descend and maintain 2,000.
Okay, we're down to 2,000. And this is Gopher 06. It looks like that aircraft crashed into the Pentagon, sir.
Gopher 86, Gopher 06, thank you.
9:39 a.m. A needs commander issues an immediate plan of defense over Washington.
Okay, we'll call in super to get there if you need be. I don't care how many windows you break.
Langley Command Post. Scramble immediately.
With 3 targets now hit, concentration centered on the 4th and final hijacked flight.
the captain, I would like to all remain seated. We have on the board and we are going to back to the airport and we have our demands, so please remain quiet.
Okay, it's United 93 calling. United 93, understand you have a bomb on board, go ahead.
And center executive 956F was the transmission.
Executive 956, did you understand that transmission?
Affirmative, he said there was a bomb on board.
And that was all you got out of it also?
Affirmative.
Roger. United 93, go ahead.
United 93 may have a bomb on board.
Okay, United 93, who's speaking?
Cleveland Center.
Okay, and can you give me any additional information as to why you believe there may be a bomb?
Because he's screaming that on the frequency.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Anyone else? All right, I'm disconnecting now.
We just had another report. United 93
in Cleveland Center's airspace somewhere around Dyer intersection. Just reported that they heard screaming on the frequency and the people have a bomb on board.
9:42 a.m. In the space of 2 minutes, the White House, Capitol building, the entire United States airspace is shut down. The first ever unplanned suspension of all flights over America. 9:57 a.m. In an act of immense bravery, having heard the fate of the other aircraft, passengers aboard United 93 plan a revolt and attempt to enter the cockpit.
I believe I was the one talking to you about that Delta 1989.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, disregard that. Did you...
What we found out is that he was not a confirmed hijack.
Okay,
However,
no, I don't want you to worry about that right now. We got a United 93 out here. Are you aware of that?
United
that has a...
We've got 3 more hijacks here aboard.
That has a bomb on board.
A bomb on board. And this is confirmed. Do you have a mode 3, sir?
No, we lost this transponder. What we want to know is, did you scramble airplanes for that Delta 1989?
We did, out of Southbridge and Toledo, sir.
Did you? Are they in the air?
Yes, they are.
Is there any way we can get them to where this United is?
10:01 a.m. Word trickles through to Herndon's command center of unusual activity on board United 93.
United 93?
Yes.
Was waving his wings as he went past the VFR aircraft. They don't quite know what that means. Rocking his wings.
10:03 a.m. Flying over Somerset County, Pennsylvania. Amidst a struggle to reestablish control of the aircraft, United 93 angles itself into a 583-mile-per-hour nosedive. Due to the actions of brave patriots, the plane never reaches its intended target. 10:07 a.m.
Okay, there is now on that United 93.
Yes.
There is a report of black smoke in the last position I gave you, 15 miles south of Johnstown.
From the airplane or from the ground?
They're speculating it's from the aircraft.
Okay.
It hit the ground. That's what they're speculating. It's speculation only.
Exposing yet another set of failings in the handling of the crisis. Controllers of the fighter jets over Washington airspace finally received word of the hijacking of United 93. 4 minutes after impact.
I've got guys that'll be launching in about 15 minutes.
Appreciate it. Are they loaded?
We've got hot guns. That's all I've got.
Well, that's good enough for me for time being. Only words I got another possible aircraft with a bomb on board. It's in Pennsylvania, York, approximate area.
Yeah, that's south.
Yeah, south of us. And there's also the possibility of another one that's possibly at Cleveland area.
Okay. Do we have vectors on those?
Not yet. Looks like the one over Cleveland turned around. Looks like he's heading back. The guy down at York, Pennsylvania, he's heading northwest.
Okay, we might be able to get those two.
Yeah, and the call sign for the guy in York is United 93.
With no direct lines of communication between the necessary authorities holding intelligence, the military continues its operation unaware they are too late. 10:09 a.m. In the dark of its demise, military personnel believe the plane could still be airborne heading for the capital.
1527 mode 3. We got a track number? 1527 mode 3. We got a track number? Okay, we got a mode 3 on this United 93. How close are you?
The guy with the bomb on board.
Got it. We don't know where it is. We're getting track on it. That's a weapon. Negative clearance to fire. ID type tail.
Hey, let your guys know also.
10:14 a.m. 11 minutes after impact, Washington Center notifies the military of United 93's status.
I also want to give you heads up, Washington.
Go ahead.
United 93, have you got information on that yet?
Yeah, he's down.
He's down?
Yes.
When did he land? Because we have confirmation.
He did not land.
Oh, he's down?
Yes, somewhere up northeast of Camp David.
Northeast of Camp David.
That's the last report. They don't know exactly where.
10:32 a.m. Unable to conclude whether more threats remained, orders to shoot down unresponsive aircraft are broadcast.
You need to read this. Region Commander has declared that we can shoot down tracks that do not respond to our direction. Okay. I'll pass out the weapons. Okay. The Region Commander has declared that we can shoot down aircraft that do not respond to our direction. Copy that?
Copy that.
You got a conflict on that direction?
Right now, no. But
Okay. Okay. You read that from the Vice President, right? Vice President has cleared.
Vice President has cleared us to intercept tracks.
You know what they
Of interest, shoot them down if they do not respond first on RCC.
At most, the military had as little as 6 minutes' notice prior to any aircraft's impact. The short notice, coupled with the terrorist plans of attack coordinated off-grid, left the military with no chance of influencing the final outcome. The events of 9/11 sent shockwaves throughout America, triggering a seismic overhaul of United States security protocol. In response to the cataclysmic terror attacks that ended the lives of almost 3,000 citizens, airport security implemented changes that handed the military more control. The alteration gave birth to the Transport Security Administration. Heightened cockpit security, increased baggage and passenger screening, revamped training for aviation and airport security staff, and a remodeling of internal communication networks have all been implemented to extinguish the prospect of America's darkest day from ever returning.